Good afternoon, viewers. My name is Ogutu Hilaravangi, a student of Votamu, offering Bachelor's of Education. I'm here to present about educational quality management. Educational quality management refers to practices and processes implemented by educational institutions to ensure quality education. Tonight, I'm going to present the role of key stakeholders in ensuring quality education in the country. The stakeholders include parents, students, teachers, the government, and non-governmental organizations. These stakeholders carry out supervision, monitoring, evaluation, and assessment of education system in the country. However, tonight I'm going to focus on the role of the government in ensuring quality education in the country. First and foremost, the government carries out funding of the education system. In reference to our country, Uganda, the government determines remuneration of teachers' salary. Take an example. Recently, the government increased the salary of science teachers, and this motivated science teachers to go back to classrooms with zeal, with eager to teach the learners, and this promotes quality education. However, on that note also, the government carried out what we call discriminatory wage remuneration, whereby science teachers were remunerated at the expense of the arts teachers. So the arts teachers were demoralized in their way they are being paid, and this affects the quality of education. Teachers have Arts teachers went on strikes, demonstrations, and all that. So that affected the quality of education. So on that note, the government should ensure that as far as teachers' remuneration is concerned, all teachers, both sciences and arts teachers, should have equal remuneration because all subjects are equally important, and this will promote quality education. Similarly, the government has also carried out infrastructure development in relation to education. The government has set up uh, buildings or classroom blocks in educational institutions where education takes place. The government has also equipped science laboratories. The government has equipped computer laboratories. The government has equipped libraries in schools with textbooks, learning materials, and this plays a very, very big role in implementing quality education. However, still on that note, in relation to the new revised lower curriculum, you find that the government has up to now failed to deliver the required learning materials in some secondary schools. And up to now, some secondary schools are not having the learning materials. The teachers are still using the old learning material of the old curriculum, and this affects the quality of education. The government has also carried out curriculum development, or the government carries out curriculum development. As far as quality education is concerned, curriculum development is a key aspect that brings about quality education. Recently, the government of Uganda has revised the lower secondary curriculum, and it is in the process of revising the advanced level secondary curriculum. The government has introduced the competence-based curriculum, whereby learners are being trained, basing learners are trained in that as they leave school, they have competencies, they have things that they can do in the world of work, and this brings about quality education. The old curriculum was all about mastery of knowledge and content, and learners could get out of school when they cannot compete favorably in the world of work. But the new curriculum that has been developed by the government under the NCDC, that is the National Curriculum Development Center, the learners that are being trained under this curriculum are able to acquire skills are able to acquire knowledge. They are able to do things practically, so that when they go out there, they are able to do something in the world of work. So this is a role that the government has played in enforcing quality education. However, however, still the government has failed to carry out strict monitoring and supervision of education institutions to see whether the schools are implementing the new revised curriculum. You find that in some schools, teachers are still teaching learners in the old curriculum. They are still using the old methods of teaching learners. So the government has been reluctant in enforcing this kind of curriculum that has been introduced. So this affects the quality of education. Uh, the government also carries out assessment of uh, the education system. The government is responsible for assessing learners to see the level of achievement they have acquired as far as education is concerned. Education system cannot be of quality without assessment and evaluation. So the government does periodical evaluation, does periodical assessment of the education system. That is why you have reviews. That is why you have some policies being reviewed and so many other things. So this is also a role of the government that influences quality education. As I'm winding up, the government has set regulations that uh, that that govern the education institutions. There are many regulations that govern education institutions, and these regulations that are put forward by the government has gone ahead to inspect schools and see whether they are adhering to the regulations that have been set. Finally, the government of Uganda has also carried out teacher certification. It has certified teachers, it has registered teachers. You find that in Uganda, all teachers must be registered with Teacher Management Information System, TMIS. So all teachers who are supposed to teach in education institutions, specifically in secondary schools, each teacher is supposed to have a registration number with the Ministry of Education. So this ensures that teachers who are in the system teaching the learners are of quality education, of quality standards. So this is also a role that the government has played in influencing quality education. As I went up, the government has played a key role, a vital role. It is a key stakeholder in ensuring the quality of education. I want to end here for now and thank you for your audience. Uh, Thank you very much.